Hello again, everyone. This is Gilmer, and this is Wars of Napoleon. I hope this video works. This isn't going to be a long video because I haven't eaten lunch yet, and it's 12:30. But I did want to play a little bit of this game, and I have the music on 2 out of 100, and it's still pretty loud. So I might turn that down to 1 at some point, but probably not in this episode. I do want to play Wars of Napoleon, and I still am going to finish up Birth of America, Wars in America, but I wanted to do a video of this and see. So let's click New. I'm going to do the full campaign. I'm going to record the full campaign, and I want to play the Coalition in Great Britain. And I have not. This is completely blind. I have not clicked on Great Britain yet, and actually started a game with them yet. But I have actually started the game playing as Prussia, and let's just see, and let's see if this recording will work. It might have just been a case of I needed to reboot the computer, or reboot the the recording software, or what have you. I don't think I'll read this. Napoleon has an invasion army poised across the channel. As you take command of the king's government and the Royal Navy and Army, you must balance diplomacy with finances with military action. Defeat Napoleon. Hold on to all imperial possessions from the Caribbean to Gibraltar to India. Damn, this is armies on map 1, no more allowed, total 2 armies. You will receive more armies and corps as follows: armies plus 2 with more army reform option, 9 corps with more army reform option, and also plus 1 every year, 50% chance until a maximum of 12 corps is reached, plus 3 extra. Old divisional structure. Oh, this is just telling me, and I've kind of covered this in another Let's Play, or the first look. I have to reform the army, and before that happens, I might have more corps and armies on the map than I'm actually allowed. So if I disband one of them, I won't be able to bring them back until I actually am allowed to have more corps and armies. Duke of York. Don't know who Duke of York is. He's a general. He's the commander of my overall army. Let's see. The sound effects are down really low, but that's, I don't know, kind of expected. Mediterranean Fleet, Cape Trafalgar. That's probably Horatio Nelson, and that's exactly what it says. Horatio Nelson is a 677 admiral. That is not bad at all. Sir John Jervis and Sir Edward Pelly, or Pellew. I can't tell if that's a W or a Y or what's going on there at the end. It looks pretty good. There's Sir Arthur Wellesley, Duke of Wellington, and most everybody knows who he is. And he is in India, and that is him right there. He's a 546. The Mughal army, I don't know, led by the Shah Bahi Rayo. I don't know if he's an enemy of ours, but even so, General Craddock, not Billy Crash Craddock, John Francis Craddock. David Dundas is in Western India. Interesting. That in that area, want to point that out. That is a boxed area. It is off map, is what it's called. And see how it says Indian Ceylon. Um, the way this game will handle faraway places is it'll have off map boxes to kind of simulate the places in other areas of the globe. I sound like I'm sick. I don't think I'm sick, but I might be stuffed up a little bit. But the main map is of Europe and Russia, Western Europe, Eastern Europe, and Russia, and a little bit of North Africa. And this is North Africa here, and it's actually on the map. But these boxes at the bottom of the map represent off-area maps, and they're probably scattered around the whole map. As you can see, the West Indies, that's Cuba, that's Jamaica, that's the blockade box we all know and love, the commerce box, and trade boxes or trade circles, really. I don't think they're really boxes, they're more circles. You put your merchants in there, and then it's, as it says, are your transport ships. You will increase the high seas transport pool used to shuffle supply along the coast, only for the side with the overall marine superiority, which is us. We're probably not going to find anybody with as good a navy as I have. It's just not going to happen. I'm kind of zoomed out a little bit. There's a French army right here. Here's Jervis, Sir John Jervis. He is in good shape. We have some troops here on Jersey Island. And we have political control and military control of the island of Guernsey. Keith, Lord Keith, Sir James Saumarez. So, what is going on? Grand campaign. Oh, we've already read that. Which means we've already read this as well. So, I don't necessarily know if I have. I guess I could do diplomacy. I really want to get. We're at war with France. We're at war with the Haitians. And we are at war with Spain. Hanover is part of our coalition. Our main objective, I guess, from the beginning is to increase our coalition, have more people join our coalition, and do we have any treaties to reply? No treaty available. Offer coalition membership. They're at 100. I don't know why they would not join me. And with Russia, we want to propose state visit to increase our relations with Russia, because Russia is probably going to be a very big part of us taking on the French. And I want to offer coalition with Austria as well. Is there anybody else? Kingdom of Italy is minus 100. I guess they're allied with France. Kingdom of Sicily. I don't know if necessarily. Papacy doesn't have a very high view of us. Um, United States of America is pretty much a non-entity at this time. I do believe they do. Um, our relations with them are pretty poor, and that's because of the probably. I mean, we're still getting over them fighting. I say them. I'm playing Great Britain, obviously. I'm actually a citizen of the United States, but we're probably still have poor relations because of the Revolutionary War that happened in 1776 through 1783, and plus we, at some point, probably not in this game, but there was the War of 1812 between the United States and Great Britain. So relations are poor with them. So we don't. I don't really expect them to ally with us. United States historically did not really participate in bringing Napoleon down. Um, Anybody else I can really go and try to get? I don't think so. So I'm just going to save this turn, and then I'm going to prosecute this turn or um, process it, execute the turn, or process it. And in my short 10-minute little first look, I really like the look of this game. I see um, influences of many different games. I see the influence of Civil War II. I see the influence of Pride of Nations. I see the influence of To End All Wars. Um, is this the culmination of everything that AJOG has, accomplished to this point? Who knows? They might go out and do something even better. I've seen a couple of posts on some of the message boards saying that this is the best of the bunch. Um, I'm going to make my own decision on that. I really do like To End All Wars. I really like Civil War II, and I really like Rise of Prussia. And the other titles I like them too, but those are my top three. Those are my favorites. So we'll see if this is going to be one of my favorites as well. As you can see, and I think I've already mentioned, 7 days are the turn. It takes a little longer because it's doing the AI for many different nations. Um, some people have complained about that already. All I can say is, you know what? In Empire Total War, it took forever for my computer to run through a turn for them at 2. So I don't think it's I don't think it's unreasonable for the length of turns to be somewhat longer than normal, just because they're calculating the decisions and everything for a bunch of different nations. Um, maybe that's why they decided to do just 7-day turns. I don't know, because I would think um, we lost a battle in Haiti. Although they lost more men, I lost 8 guns and 307 hits. No, I lost 307 men. They lost 1,500 men. I guess that's it. That's it. That's the total above, and then these are the losses below. They lost 1,537 men. Are they going to actually try to do? There's Nelson. Nelson is an utter badass. He obviously he was the commander at Trafalgar, the Battle of Trafalgar historically, and it was an overwhelming, utter destruction of the French and Spanish fleet. War score increased to 1. It now stands at 1. It looks like, and I'll be honest, it looks like this game's going to go kind of like Pride of Nations, in the sense of, I'm not saying it's going to be, exactly like it, But I will say that it looks like there's going to be a lot of different countries doing a lot of different things. If you play Prussia or Spain, they'll have their own goals to win the game, and it's going by this victory points. I'm not a oh, that's money. I don't victory points. There's some kind of screen that tells you what the victory points win would be, and it's win prog. Oh, here we go. We must reach 15,219 victory points to win the game. Well, we're right now we're at second. We're in second, and France is in first with 5,073, and we're at 3832. The France is at 44% of their goals. So France starts off in a commanding position to win the game, I think, or not, maybe not commanding, but definitely in a very strong position. A new government option is available. Improve state administration, raise more taxes, ciphers and codes, scorched earth policies. As you can see, I have 74 engagement points. I get 14 from cities. Uh, let's look at military reforms because that is important. Preliminary bombardment. So it looks like you can purchase these, and then it's like a national modifier on some of them, and you get to keep it. You keep it for the rest of the game, hopefully, and it's not just a one-time buy. More army reforms. The option that will allow a major improvement of the British Army if year is 1808. Britain holds London. General Sir John Moore is still in play, and at least 1,000 EP plus money and war supplies are expended. It should be expended, not expanded, but regardless. More army reformations gained for Britain of new division units, plus national modifiers for Army Staff Corps divisions. Army organization. Most of the older infantry brigades were removed from force pool and can't be rebuilt. And then we get new uniforms, which means the graphics probably change, and training of conscripts inside new and already existing units. Um, he's locked in London and then will retire after a few months. Um, hopefully they give us a chance. Hopefully it's not, so to the point where I can't gain enough engagement points for that to happen. Talleyrand, he's an expert politician, but he may be fired because Napoleon doesn't trust him. Bank of New England, twice per year. The Bank of New England will produce financial results. Same with the Honorable East India Company. Wellesley is in India and cannot be removed or called or removed until the end of 1805. He needs to be in Europe if he's going to be at Waterloo. I looked at these on my Let's Play. I can promote Sir Arthur Wellesley. I don't know why I can just automatically promote these guys. And I don't know what the penalty is for doing it. Military organization of Britain, England's home army, and then national modifiers. And I'm not going to read every one of those, but it's a lot. Those are a lot of national modifiers, that's for sure. This will sort it. Um, we have all sorts of national modifiers that makes our Army or Navy better, or our national bonuses better. I'm not going to read through them all. Um, I mean, I guess I could, but you guys probably wouldn't want me to read every single one. I'm being unable to Saint Domingue force halted attack. We have lost a battle to the Haitians. Urgh. A lot of replacements. 54. Berg has declared war on Great Britain. Kingdom of Holland has declared war on me. Switzerland has declared war on me. Kingdom of Italy. We sent diplomatic proposal. All the casus bellis. France's seasoned horses. This is telling me what my supply fleets have been doing. Arthur Wellesley has been congratulated for his remarkable command. He is now promotable to a new rank. Sir John Moore has been congratulated for his remarkable command. He is now promotable to a new rank. So, I hope you could hear me while I had the microphone way off. Here's Napoleon himself. The man, the myth, the legend. The one that's causing all the uproar. The one that's attacking everybody and bringing them down. Excuse me. I think I am a little stuffy. I think I'm going to combine those. 2611. Special orders. Fleet bombardment. Distant unload. Evade combat. Naval interception. Lease. This order is used to police select units or troops for expeditionary forces or fleets. I don't know what that means, honestly. But we have him here, I guess, guarding the Strait of Gibraltar or Cape Trafalgar. We don't want them crossing the Strait of Gibraltar. Anyway, I'm going to call this to a close just because I want to check and make sure it was actually recording. This is my first episode of Let's Play Wars of Napoleon. This is Gilmer. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time if the video recorded.